Hey guys, welcome back to the Hillside. Today, another taste test. This one is going to be a little bit unique. Not unique in the fact that it's only one of a kind, but unique because I grew this and I made it the preserves all on my own. Just trying to figure it out. So I haven't tasted this yet. It's been about probably a month in the fridge, kind of just letting it kind of age and just get a little bit of a, you know. That is cool. All right, anyways, what am I talking about? What am I rambling on about? Guys, Roselle. Also called Florida cranberry, things like this, Jamaican sorrel. This is the dried calyx on this. Get this little airtight jar because, you know, you can make tea from this. You can make a spice drink around the holidays. So I made most of it into the jam here, or the preserves. So anyways, I had a little bit left over. I figured I'd dry it out. It wasn't enough to make another batch of preserves, and plus I have plenty right here. Next year I will definitely be expanding. I'm gonna grow, this is all from one plant. Now granted, it was a giant plant. The plant gets big. I might grow 3 or 4 next year just to, you know, triple, maybe hopefully more, maybe 5 plants. I don't know. Depends how much how well I like this and how much, you know, family, they may like it, maybe not. All right, so anyways, let's go ahead and smell this, and I'll tell you what it smells like. Now this is the dried, like I said, just the dried calyx. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, now I know why they call it the Florida cranberry. You ever had those craisins, something like that, like dried cranberries? You smell inside the bag there. This is exactly what it smells like. It smells like dried cranberries. Yeah, that is actually really, that is a very, very interesting scent. That is, I like that. I like that a lot. Actually, can't wait to make some tea or something out of it. But go ahead and just make this preserves I made. We're gonna taste test this. This will be the first time I've ever tasted this, other than when I made it, obviously. But yeah, there you go. Nice reddish purple color on it right there. And I think what I did is I made this, I didn't let it cook long enough. So it's a little bit runnier than I had anticipated. But you know, this still can be just fine. Because I mean, it's a little bit chunky in there, where it's kind of been sitting in the fridge and kind of had a chance to kind of gel it up a little bit. Now I didn't add any pectin or anything like that. Just making this, just did basically very simple. You put some water, you boil them down, and then at the end, when it gets to the consistency you want, I added stevia, because I'm trying to cut down on the sugar. So it's more of a natural sugar, and I think it actually has a little bit more of a sweeter profile than just regular sugar. But you know, there's plenty of recipes out there. But there's plenty of pectin, I guess, inside of this. But you know, I thought this would be too runny. This is actually, it's actually pretty good consistency. Check it out. And it's even sticking to the spoon, which is kind of what you want it. I guess when I was watching how you make these, when it starts sticking to the spoon like that, that's about what you want. So, smelling this is amazing. This smells great. Take this, the dried stuff, multiply it by like 10. I'm excited because this is gonna be great. Oh wow. I like the color of this. I'm sorry guys, I know I'm just wasting your time here, but this is delicious. All right, let's shut up and eat this stuff, right? Let's taste this up. Can't wait. Nice big spoonful of this here. I'm not gonna put it on bread or anything like that. We're getting just a straight up flavor. Leaking. All right, so let's try it out. Wow. Don't leave any left over. That stuff's amazing. Seriously, I have to grow more of this next year. Roselle. This is the Thai red Roselle seeds I got from Baker Creek. You can get them offline in a lot of other places. Smelling this is amazing. It tastes delicious. Not to brag, whatever, but I added the sugar and everything. This is, I think, the perfect amount of tartness with sweetness. It doesn't taste like cranberry like you would have, you know, at Thanksgiving, which is coming up. You know, happy Thanksgiving to everybody. But I mean, it has a very, very slight cranberry-like flavor to it. It just has a very unique, just a sweetish, tart flavor. I don't know how to compare it other than just cranberry, but like a much sweeter, without any kind of bitter, like tart, you know, sharp taste at the end. It's a very sweet, very, very mild cranberry. Yeah, so I'm here right at the edge of zone 6, zone 7, you know, depending on the winter. Mostly it's been about zone 7 winters the last couple years. So you need to start these guys out early. They're like a long, hot, warm summer, humidity. This is, I believe, from Thailand. There's varieties from Jamaica, things like this. So it's going to need a humid, hot environment. I believe the plant actually originated in East Africa or India. I'm not sure. I've read a couple different things on it there. So yeah, it's definitely going to love the heat. Please check out my video on me growing the Roselle, so you kind of get the full picture of what all you're getting into. And if you guys like this video, and next year I grow, you know, like I said, 4 or 5 times as much. If you're interested in watching me make this jam, or if I make some Roselle tea, if that's interesting to you, let me know. Drop a comment below. I'd be happy to make it. You know, but this stuff's awesome. I could try a little bit more. I'm sorry. It's like a really sweet craisin. Maybe I can picture it, because you know it gets a little bit of the I wouldn't say fibers, but just the plant. You know, a little bit chewiness to it, which I like. You know, because the craisins, you get a little bit of that pulpy kind of texture to it. It's not just pure, you know, mush or jam or whatever. So that's actually like that myself. But I guess if you really wanted to, you could blend it up or strain it out. I didn't strain any of it because, you know, I like orange juice. I like a lot of pulp in orange juice. I'm just that guy, I guess. So you could definitely strain out the pulp in this and go from there. But I like it how it is. So anyways, guys, I'm going to put this back in the fridge before I eat all of it. This would be amazing on, just put it on your toast in the morning. You could just eat this by itself like I would, but I mean, probably shouldn't. But yeah, on top of ice cream, that would be amazing on top of some ice cream. If you're making a smoothie, add a couple scoops of this in there. Protein shakes in the morning, that actually might be something to try. Maybe pair it with something like vanilla. I wouldn't mix it with chocolate or anything kind of off, you know, cookies and cream would be really weird with the Roselle in it. But I can see like a vanilla protein powder. Put in some Roselle in there just for like a Roselle vanilla flavoring. Hey, where else, you know? This would be great at Thanksgiving, which is coming up next week. So, you know, maybe your family members don't like traditional cranberry sauce because it's just too tart, or they just don't like that puckering, you know, bitter flavor in your mouth, which I'm not a hugest fan of actual cranberry sauce. I don't like that sharp, bitter kind of flavor. This would be an excellent substitute. So yeah, you could use this. You know, maybe you'd have to kind of thin it down. You'll need to actually condense it more to make it more into a jelly or kind of like a pastier. Or not, you can just leave it just like this. This would be awesome. I think drizzle it over your stuffing or on top of your turkey. This would be an awesome glaze for your turkey. That's what I'm trying to say. That's gonna happen. Actually, I'm definitely bringing this to Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm trying this out, and I'm letting other people try it out. Yes, that'd be perfect. All right, guys, so Hillside Gardener gonna sign off here with this review of Roselle Jam, homegrown, homemade. First time, and it turned out perfectly. So if I can do it, you can do it, because I had no idea what I was doing, so you know as much as I do. Just keep checking out the videos, guys. Please subscribe, tell your friends. A lot of exciting stuff going on here on the Hillside. Never know what you might see, what we're going to get into. Hot sauce review, gardening, plants, seeds, something or else, I don't even know. Thanks for checking out the channel. Thanks for all your guys' support, and I'll see you next time here on the Hillside. Bye.